Hello students, today we will do repeated subtraction and equal grouping. So students, first we will start with repeated subtraction. So what is repeated subtraction? Let me explain you. So you can see here 4 children and on the side you can see a box containing 8 apples. So now from this 8 apples, 4 apples was distributed among these 4 children. Alright. After distributing from 8 apples, 4 was distributing. So after distributing, only 4 apples were left. Alright. So again, second time, the 4 apples was distributed to these children. And after distributing, the box was empty or 0 apples were left. Okay, that means no apples were there since all the apples were distributed. Now you can see here, first there were 8 apples, then 4 were distributed and 4 was remaining. Again 4 apples was distributed and after that no apples. That means no apples were left. That is 0. So how many times you are subtracting 4? We are subtracting 2 times. Okay. So subtraction of the same number is called repeated subtraction. Okay. So you can see here, we see that 4 was subtracted twice from 8 to get 0. It is like this. 8 minus 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Now repeated subtraction of the same number is also division. Okay, that is also called division. Alright. Now see, 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. Okay, so the number you are subtracting, the greatest number which you have, that is 8, and the number which was repeated which you have done repeated subtraction, you have to divide that and whatever answer you get, that will be the product. Alright, now see here, write the division fact. Number A, 10 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So how many times we are subtracting 2 from 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are subtracting 5 times. Okay. So we are subtracting 2 5 times. After subtracting 5 times, you are getting 0. So this means 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Alright. Next, number B, 12 minus 6 is equal to 0. So, we are subtracting 6 2 times from 12 and then we are getting 0. So, your division fact will be written like this. 12 divided by 6 is equal to how many times you are subtracting? 2 times. So your product will be 2. Alright, this way. Next we have number C, 18 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. So how many times we are subtracting 3 from 18? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are subtracting 6 times. So your division fact will be 18 divided by 3. And how many times you are subtracting? 6 times. And the product will be 6. Alright. Last one, number D, 20 minus 5 minus 5 minus 5 minus 5. How many is equal to 0? How many times we are subtracting? 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are subtracting 5 4 times from 20. And the division fact will be 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4. So students, I hope it is clear to you. Students, now we will do equal grouping. This means that division can also be done by grouping equally. So this means that there will be some objects. So you'll have to group the objects, then do the division. Okay. So total number of the objects divided by the number of groups equal to the product. So let me tell you how as I do question number 3. Circle and make groups. Also write the division fact. Number A, you can see a picture of some mangoes. Now let me count how many mangoes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 mangoes. Now you have to group these mangoes. You have to circle them. So it is clear from the picture that two mangoes each are taken to make groups. That means in one group there are 2 mangoes. Now let me count how many groups are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 groups. So this means that the division fact will be 10. This is the total number of mangoes divided by the number of groups. There were 5 groups equal to the product. So there in a 5 group there were 2 mangoes each. So the product will be 2. This means it is 10 mangoes divided by 5 groups equal to the product, that is 2. Number B, you can see some pencils. Okay. So now let me count how many pencils are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 pencils. Now you have to group them. You can easily make because the colors are different. So this is one group. This is the second, third and the fourth. You can identify by the colors. So in each group you can see there are 4 pencils. So this is one group, 2, 3 and 4. So how you'll write the division fact now? That is 16 total number of pencils divided by the number of groups. There were 4 groups. Okay. And in each group how many? We have 4 pencils. In each group we have 4 pencils. So we will write the product as 4. 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. Okay. Now question number C. You can see groups of children. Let me count how many children are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 children. And you can see that there are 2 groups. And in one group there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In one group, there are 5 children. So this is one group and this is another group. That means 2 groups. And the division fact will be 10. This is the total number of children. Divided by the groups, there are 2 groups. And in each group, there are 5 children. So the product will be 5. Understood? So students, you go through again and try to do it by yourself. Alright? So I stop here today and will continue in the next class. Thank you.